Well, this is not something I was expecting to be streaming today. Not in the slightest was I expecting this at all this week. I wasn't planning on doing this week, but no, we're here. We're here. Shiverburn, the modded update, is now available on CurseForge, which, to me, that's crazy. I never thought I would get to this point where I would actually have my mods on CurseForge. No joke. No clickbait. No, like, craziness. It's on CurseForge. And we're going to set it up. We're going to create a brand new profile. I gotta do this off screen. 1 second. We want Minecraft version, what is it, 1.20.1? 1.20.1. I think I gotta double check the Forge version. Let me just check this real quick. I think that'll work. Hi, Max. My dog is barking in the back. I'm not sure if OBS is picking that up. But yeah, we're gonna let this install. This will take a minute. How's everybody doing? I am not sure how much of the map we're actually going to be able to beat today. I would like to beat as much as I can. So let's see, Shiverburn. If I can spell correctly. There it is. Install it. That is installed. We go into worlds, add content, search the same thing. And there it is. I'm not sure why the thumbnail isn't really working. It works on the main page. I'm not sure. Yeah, that should be installed. And then we click play. And this should work. I'm really glad that this is on CurseForge now because it's so much easier to download and install using the CurseForge app. It's really nice. I've been wanting to get this onto CurseForge for quite a long time now, and yeah, I actually finally sat down and figured out how to actually do it. I also need to change my OBS to... Oh, is it actually working? It appears that it is actually working.
Press enter to enable the narrator.
No, I do not want to press enter to enable the narrator. Music off. Everything at 50. Done. Controls. I need to flip my keybinds. Caps on that. R is extinguished, that's right. I'll just do that. Toggle perspective, done. I think that's it. I don't think I need to do anything else. But there's the map. Let's go ahead and play it. So in theory, I should be able to load up into the world right now. And yep, here we are. My Minecraft skin is not working. Oh, there it is. I forgot to turn view bobbing off. Smooth lighting on, fancy VSync, view bobbing. Okay. There we go. That is very interesting. Alright, so we are here on the map. Let's get started. We start with the communicator. So, let's go ahead and give this a right click. Greetings, Agent 23. Your mission today has placed you on the once frozen planet of Shiverburn. We have unconfirmed reports suggesting that the Dark Order has taken refuge on this strange planet. Your target? Take out the enemy's thermal generators. Without power, the enemy will be forced to flee, which is when we will catch them. Unfortunately for you, your supply crate was believed to have been accidentally swapped with a crate from the mining group. Regardless, I am confident in your abilities, so make your way over to the central outpost and get yourself ready. And make sure you bring a pickaxe with you before you engage the enemy. Deeply noted, my past self. I will put that... Actually, I think I do need to carry this. I'll hold on to it for the time being. We have shovels with efficiency 2, can mine Artibane. That's right, the block drops are weird. Now you'll notice the enchantments go on. So I'm gonna grab a bunch of shovels, just so we can have maximum mining efficiency. It's part of the reason I gave the player so many shovels. Might as well just gather. We'll gather like 7. We can always come back for more. Alright, we're here on Shiverburn. Let's have a look. I haven't actually played this map in a long time. I actually haven't played it myself. No, wait, I have. I play tested it. And then I sent it to Johnny. Johnny was the one who played it last time. I'm just getting started. I figured since it's now out on CurseForge, I can do a run through for myself. Alright, so that unlocks all the recipes. So now we can craft everything. I need to remember to use this at like all times. So let's get that. Yeah, campfires can be used to smelt Artibane and more. I could get some frozen water berries. I don't think the water berries are necessarily worth Loki. What else do we got here? How long do these take to cook? Goodness me. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that gives us 4 Artibane. I don't have any metal. Got the lock. It's so weird seeing this after doing mechanical upgrades 2.0, because I revamped the system for my next project. I suppose we can get rid of most of these stone shovels. I'm gonna be burning a ton of items today. I do have cheats enabled, and the main reason for that is because there may be potential softflex. I don't know. I've got a pickaxe. What do I want a sword. That's what I want. I got a sword. Can I make anything else with just 1 rod? Show craftable. I can make a helmet. I'll make a helmet. I'm looking snazzy today. Alright, let's get going. I don't need to update that because I can't break anything with it anyway. Let's get going to the first level. Basalt base. Difficulty 1, metal nuggets, question mark. The Dark Order established this base as a landing pad for ships. The enemy is in the process of abandoning the base in favor of a better location. If you hurry, you might be able to salvage some loot. Alright, let's go and salvage some loot. Alright, we got soldiers here. They have enchanted armor and weapons, but after I smack them with the sword, they lose their enchantments. So, I do have a chestplate and a sharpness 1 sword. Does this do more damage? It does. So, until we can get that upgraded... Just got pinged on Discord. Alright, we have the QP. So this is the first jump of the game, and it's a quad. Not exactly the most efficient thing. There's 2 guys up there. Yeah, some kerfuffle on Discord. Bad timing, Johnny. I'm live. Bad timing, Johnny. Give me one moment. Alright, I will have to come back to that later. Anyway. Gosh, dang it, Johnny. Hello. Hello. Might have Johnny in chat. Alright, we got our first, like, main parkour bit. And we got 2 soldiers up ahead. They immediately drop down. He hit the pressure plate for us, so that's good. Okay, so that just pushes that out. What is Johnny coming out of that? Johnny's just LOLing me. Alright, so we have that, so we can skip the parkour in the future. There's a lot of things. Oh, there's that. I forgot about that. Get that out of here. These guys died at 3 hits. I would like to take out that turret. Yeah. Hopefully he dropped to the ground, because usually he doesn't... Yeah, he did. I got the nugget from it. And I can actually... Okay, so those only cost 4. Got it. That one still has enchantments, so that's cool. Oh yeah, because I'm using the iron sword, not the iron vein. Is this card even... Is this even taking a... Yeah, it is. Oh, not the iron vein. Okay, yeah, it is actually taking my audio. Maybe reload the page. Giant in chat. Alright, I realized I could have used the QP. Not needed, because I'm a gamer. I missed my jump. Thank you, Jenny. Not that you can hear me. It's a reload though. Have a good night, Johnny. Thanks for popping in for a second. Check out the mod on CurseForge if you get a chance. Okay, so we got soldiers here. We've also got a tank. This should be fairly easy. I would like that axe. These guys are a lot less... Oh, goodness. And then I spoke. These guys have a ton more HP, goodness me. I would very much like to know their stats. That's unenchanted. We got 2 more of those. I could craft the advanced, but it doesn't matter. There's mechanical upgrade 1. Alright. We break the thermal generator and then we exit the level. I will have to come back for the secret level, or the secret exit, but... Or rather, the hidden lever. Okay, but I would like to get some mechanical upgrades going. First things first. Alright, so... Shift right click, that's been activated. Now I can craft... that and that. Take that off. Hog, better armor. I don't have enough Artibane. I might as well craft that as well. Does this have more damage? It does, but it's still not enchanted. So I would need to craft another one of these for that to be better. Which, there it is. So we have a better sword now. Throw all that junk out. I do need more metal. Those are the only two I can craft. I don't have any more Artibane, but I'm gonna be fixing that issue in the next level. Alright. I would like more metal, and I need to go back anyway for the hidden lever. So I have more armor. Yeah, all this enchants are gone. I have more armor, I have better gear. It should be easy. I'm gonna keep all this on my hotbar, just so my hotbar doesn't clutter up. Gosh dang it. Okay, that is the first jump of the map. That's the first jump of the map. I don't even need to do the parkour, but the parkour here is so easy that I don't even need to worry about it. Everything's on ice too. This map is like decades old. And by decades, I mean half decade old. Ow, that hurt. I'm used to having... he died up there. The nugget's right there. I wonder if I can get that. I bet you I can get that. I just have to run up against the wall. I originally made this map in like 2020. Nah. It's just taunting me. That nugget is hard to get, because there's no guarantee you actually get it. Oh, there's a fireball here, that's funny. So we have that spawn point now. The hidden lever is just up here. Oh, there's actually a checkpoint up here, cool. So we break that, and then we come down here. We are in the Molten Underworld, so... Shiverburn is a thing. Fortunately, I made this map, so I know how to beat it, and I know what setups are required for specific jumps. There we go. Wish I had water berries, that would have been really nice. I'm gonna QP. So I can go into this with full HP. Yeah, these guys are not very tough. They do hurt though. The tank has a ton of health. I don't remember specifically how much health these guys have. That doesn't regenerate. I don't need to click that again. I don't intend on going back. Because that's 3 more metal nuggets. But we can't really do anything with it. We need more stuff. Alright. Artibane mines. We're on to the second level. Artibane and then recipe page. This mine was constructed by the Dark Order, but was abandoned for some reason. They didn't even extract any Artibane before leaving. I wonder why. Huh, interesting. There is something up here. So this is the first green coin level, and it's also a good place to get Artibane. I'm skipping out getting Artibane. Actually, I need enough for a shovel. Because I can't upgrade the stone shovel. I need at least... I'll grab 4, just to be safe, so I can make an axe as well. I'm gonna come back and get a ton of Artibane, because I would like to get more armor as well. Okay, so we need... I forget where all the coins are. I know there's one in here. That's for sure. There's one. I'm worried that won't be super obvious. Like when people play this map, it's like, oh, how do you? Oh, dang it! How do you beat this level? You need to find. You need to find the green coins. IQP. You need to find the deep slate emerald ore that's scattered across the map, or scattered across this archipelago. It's best not to rush. Just take your time. That's 2. Is there a 3rd one on this island? I don't remember. I can see the hidden lever. It's in there. It's fairly difficult to get, though. There's more Artibane everywhere. There's this off to the side. I remember this parkour being... Yep, very difficult. I love the QP. The QP just makes the parkour so much more convenient, because if you miss a jump, then you can just reset in an instant. It's really nice. Why is this specific jump so difficult? There we go. I remember this jump's a pain. I think you have to do it. Oh! Okay, and then I have to do it again. Okay, I made it. Don't accidentally QP myself until we get to the next checkpoint. Okay, I don't even need the QP in here. Okay. So that's 4. I think I can QP myself now. I don't think I need to, though. Okay, yeah. We are all good. Grab that checkpoint. So we're at 4. There's 2 in here. There's 1 right there. I want to go over here first. That's right. So there's 5. Man, I remember building this place. Building this level was like... felt like that was forever ago. We turn that off, and then we have to parkour back. I thought I just missed my jump. I did. And there's no way to get it back. So there's actually a cheese that you can do for that. So the checkpoint resets the toggle switch. But if you grab this checkpoint and then run over, you can skip doing this parkour. And then you can QP and run back, and yep, it's open. As long as I don't touch that. I right-clicked it with the QP in my hand. I don't know if that saved. It looks like it saved. No, it didn't. Alright. I just step on that just for fun. Alright. Dicey in here. Good thing I'm a Mad Lad gamer. That's right, you gotta jump here. Jump there, jump there, jump there, up. QP, and I think the last one is over here. Put emerald block in barrel to open. Yay! That's right, I nerfed this room. This room was originally filled with... There's the recipe page I need. This room was originally filled... All those chests were filled with Artibane. Originally, and I removed it all because it's like, oh, what's the point of upgrading your shovel if you can just get I'm gonna leave that open. There's no reason to leave it open. Other than to quick reset the level. Okay. So that level's good. Let's go unlock... This is the shoveler. Let's go unlock shovel upgrade. Because I would like to get some more Artibane. You just right click that and then... Shoveler. I need to smelt some of that Artibane that I got. And then I think I need another metal rod. I'm so used to being able to craft metal tools because I made that. Well, I made a metal sword for the next for Project Ruby. I didn't make an Artibane. Well, Artibane's not a resource in the next map. Shovel, shoveler. Update that. It can mine ability ore, snow ore, and Artibane, which the stone shovel can only mine Artibane. So. Goodbye, stone shovel. We don't have the pickaxe upgrade yet. I could make an axe. No, I can't. I don't have any metal nuggets. So let's go back and let's go get a ton of Artibane because I want more armor. I would like more armor. And that mines much faster. And you'll notice I took these 4 blocks when I was last here. And they're back. And that is due to a simple mechanic that the map has called level reset. When you break the thermal generator at the end of the level and then re-enter the level from world spawn, you actually reset the level and all of its resources. So all the mobs get put back, all the blocks that you can mine are put back in most cases. 28, is there some other... Is there another deposit nearby? I would like another deposit. Yeah, here we go. We'll just get like a stack or so. I don't need like a ton, and I just want like enough to make some armor. We'll be getting a better shovel soon. So once we get, that should be enough. 40 should be enough. I was gonna QP, but QP doesn't work because I already hit that checkpoint. Okay. Alright, so that level's done. What's the next level? Soul Soil Cave. I don't need anything in particular. Let's check it out. 1-3, difficulty 2. Resources, ability crystals. This was once an abandoned outpost, but it was built on sand, so it sunk below the sea. There have also been reports of soulfire and strange crystals appearing here. Also beware of mud monsters. They can't be hurt unless cooled. Alright. Let's one-shot Johnson this. That's a very precarious checkpoint placement. I am going to detour to grab this. Soul thermal generator. This is secret exit. For anyone curious. Secret level unlocked. Igloo Island. We'll also take the opportunity to mine some of these. There's only 2. I need 4 of these, I think, in total in order to get the icicle. Okay, that's a big jump. Alright, this is the next checkpoint. Ow. Making my way downtown. Alright, climb the vine to go up. what are we dealing with? Up here. Oh, there's the mud monsters. That cannot be hurt. No, but they can hurt me. Oh gosh. The mud monsters are the most difficult part of this level. By a lot. Huh, they can't get me here. There's supposed to be more ability ore here, but it doesn't seem like it's here. Because it's, yeah, it's supposed to be these soul sand deposits. Well, I'm not gonna say no to that. So, okay, there's one ability ore that's there. Alright, so it appears that the map wasn't properly reset after Johnny and I played it. Oh gosh. Mine. Dang it. At least they're now all over there. The levels reset on their own, so all I gotta do is complete the level and then exit normally, and then re-enter, and everything should be there. He's chilling in the hot tub. These guys are annoying. Okay, so that's a better checkpoint. Can I mine? I can, as long as these guys don't jump up from my QP. Dang it. That was a horrible jump. I don't think they can disrupt. I don't think they can disrupt, your parkour. They might be able to. Okay. Is there ability ore here? No, there isn't. Oh, there's some right here. Okay, thank goodness. I didn't see this on the way in. Because I'm pretty sure you need 4, and having this stuff is most definitely useful. There's a deposit at the start. Okay, so that level's complete. We've got more Artibane, we got some ability ore. Let's get Igloo Island. Resources question mark. This mysterious island seems to be the source of the ice that makes up most of the islands nearby. Alright. Hidden lever is exposed at the start. That is open. Igloo Island. There's also something else secret on this island, but we can't get it yet. There's some more ability ore. That'll be useful. It's just chucked here. Where's the pickaxe? Well, that's an issue. Okay then, I'm gonna go to the page and submit that as an issue. I need to update the map already. So let me just pull up a note. Let's see. And that's just 2 things that we found so far. Okay. So this is why I have cheats. In case we find something that's broken. This block should be breakable. There was originally a wooden... I just wasted an ability crystal. There was originally a wooden pickaxe in this chest. But instead... What's even in this book? Okay. That book has that information, but there's supposed to be a... There's supposed to be a pickaxe in there that you can use to get the icicle. But, yeah, it doesn't seem to be there. That is something I will have to fix tomorrow. Or even later today. There's also the book at the base of the icicle that you can read, but I don't intend on reading that because it's a fairly long book. Lore stuff. I already know what it's all about. This is 100% worth getting armor for. So we have 10 of these. We've got a couple of metal ingots. I want more armor for this next level because it's a boss level. I am very glad I'm doing this run through because I have little to no idea what parts of the map are actually functioning and what parts need to be fixed. I originally had it all like set up and ready to go, and then me and my friend Johnny did the playtest, which was a live stream. Let's get a chest plate. And then we can upgrade this with plating. And then we have a better chest plate now. But when I went to go publish the world, I found that the world file got corrupted and erased it. Erased like all of the builds. So what I had to do is I took the save file that Johnny and I were running and I reset as much as I could remember, but obviously I didn't get everything. Like, there's supposed to be a wooden pickaxe in there that allows you to break the icicle. But it's obviously not there anymore, so... Okay, full reinforced Artivane armor. In a moment. I just need one more ingot. There we go. And then we have boots. Okay. I'll hold on to 4. We'll save the rest later. Do I have any more metal nuggets? I don't. I spent it all on armor. That's okay. We can always get more. But now it's time for a boss. Frozen Cove. Difficulty 2, resources none. This cove stands as an entrance to the imported forest. However, there seems to be something else standing there waiting for you. First boss. Ice Tower Golem. I am solo focus on the golem. Don't let the little guys bury me. Which is very possible. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, that was not as bad as I thought it would be. The trick there is to not use the icicle. If you do end up using the icicle, you're in for a bad time. The lever will only appear if the generator is destroyed first. Okay. We don't have a pickaxe fast enough to allow us to break the generator. So we can't get that yet. I could also collect the water berries, but I don't feel like they're worth. I'm also gonna QP just to reset my health. And then I don't need to run back since we didn't get anything. We are on to World 2. Imported forest. Frozen water berries. Cool. As the name suggests, this forest is not naturally occurring. This is one of the only places where food can be acquired. There's also a small outpost here, but you might need a key to get in. So this is a green coin level, and let me tell you, the resource inside that shed, or little outpost, is 100% worth it. There's also light going out in that direction. So I'm gonna follow it because it's illuminating my path. There's invisible light blocks that lead you through the trees. And a very difficult jump that I can't set up properly. There we go. Hidden lever. Sweet. This is the one level Johnny struggled on the most. And I see why. I didn't mean to pick that up, but it's okay. This is another green coin level. Yeah, this forest is absolutely beautiful. I love the look of this place. It's just so nice and calm and peaceful compared to the entire rest of the map. I didn't have enough momentum. Fell off. I wonder if I can beat this in fewer deaths than Johnny. I think Johnny had like 1,000-something deaths. I missed the last jump. This section's hard. The rest of the sections aren't as bad. Goodness me. Now I get to go through the torture. I missed the jump. I was late. Need to aim for the corner. Goodness me. I missed my jump again. Are you kidding me? That's annoying. Yeah, I realize just how difficult parkour actually is in Minecraft. I should have stopped. I should have stopped on that second block. Yeah, I already knew in advance I wasn't gonna make that. Surprised I didn't make that though. I did the same thing twice, so... Hey, if it works the second time... If it worked the first time, why wouldn't it work the second time? Okay. I think I actually do need the momentum from the second block. Or from this first jump. To make that. I might. This parkour is actually very difficult. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use QP to get back faster. So that's only 2. There's 4 in total. Or there's actually... There's 9 in total. This one's not nearly as bad. This one's much shorter. I don't even know why I QP'd there. Just instinct. I'm gonna save using the QP. Also, there's a secret. Forget where it's at. Oh, it's right here. I thought it was... What? I thought there was a secret down here. I knew about the secret path. I wonder if it doesn't open unless you've completed it. I think you have to complete the level for that to open. But there's a secret down there. It's not like game percentage required, but there's a secret down there. I just don't think it's open yet. There we go. Then there's this section, which is right here. Those are two very long jumps. And then there's this insane jump. Which, if you're a crazy sweat, you can make that jump. I knew about this jump and I intentionally wanted to keep it in because it was so awesome. And in a speedrun, it saves a ton of time. The parkour for it isn't that difficult, but if I were speedrunning the map, I would want to practice that. That specific jump. That's a good way to skip that whole section. Alright, that's 6. Is there one in the shed? I don't think so. It might be. Here's 7. It's just that, like, first section, that second section, actually. That's, like, super difficult. The rest of these are fairly easy. That's crazy jump. I was like, yeah, let's go for it. That might be pixel perfect. I remember putting that in there. I was like, yeah, that's a very possible jump. I'm gonna line that up. Dang it. There we go. It wasn't actually that bad. Nice little shortcut there. It's a little bit more difficult, but it's a nifty little shortcut. And there's 9. Sweet. Alright. Make our way down to the hut. Emerald lock in the barrel. Hold that lever, and then make my way down into this crevice to find this, which is where the soul thermal generator is located. I didn't notice any issues with that level outside of its crazy difficulty. And even then, it's not that difficulty. Not that difficult. Crystal Caves unlocked. And you can walk out of the snow. It's a little bit tricky, but you can. Alright. Now we have the shed up, which means we have access to what I like to call the super smelter. When water berries can be cooked before... must be cooked before you can eat them. I'm actually going to do that. Just have a few of these on hand would be really nice. Oh, they actually cook really quick. Turn these into clumps for more efficient healing. There's a brick. So yeah, this lever does not get reset. So if I were to re-enter, I can always just come back into here and then exit. So we now have permanent access to that super smelter, which means I'm more inclined to get more Artibane. But we don't need it at this point. We will eventually. Crystal Cave, recipe page. Difficulty 3-star. This undergrown cave. Undergrown. It's supposed to be underground. Formed under the imported forest. Not many resources, but you might find some treasure. I wonder, what do I not care about? I don't care about these. Did I even hit the plate? That definitely hit the plate, and now I'm not getting those back. Oh well. This is arguably one of the hardest levels in the entire map, because these blocks break underneath your feet, as you can see. Although, because I'm the map creator, I know the most optimal way to beat it. One shot! Give me those back. Alright, so the hidden lever is underneath this ice, which we can't actually break yet. We don't have a tool that allows us to. What recipe page is that? Jerry Mine. Yes, that was 100% worth it. The Jerry Mine is so strong, especially late game. It's not useful early game, but it's a very good late game weapon. Then we can exit, and yeah, we need to come back. Toggle base, we need more metal. Metal nuggets, redstone, recipe page. I think we get the drill bit here. This base is the better landing pad that the Order had constructed. There have also been reportings of redstone ore present on this island. Alright, can't craft anything new, so... I mean, I could have hit this up, but the Jerry Mine isn't useful. Like I said, the Jerry Mine isn't useful early. Alright, let me just round all you guys up, and then... levels everything except for the tanks. And we got more metal nuggets. I'm gonna grab some of that redstone. I forget where the jump is. Not there, obviously. Hidden lever's also over there. Is it on this side? How do you get over there? I think I have to jump. I have to jump off that corner. That is going to be very difficult. I want to get that. I just outright jumped off the edge. Oh, there's a ladder there. Okay, there we go. I don't think I need much redstone. I'm not sure how much redstone I actually need for this entire map. I can't imagine it's a ton though. And then I have to do lily pad parkour basically all the way to that hidden lever. Have the QP at the ready. I need to be careful because I have an itchy trigger finger. Alright. So that's it. Now we can continue on with the level. There's a nice little tower here. Boop. Need to toggle that to progress. Oh, there's a fourth guy in here. Is that all of it? Yeah, that's all of it. This block is breakable. Sweet. And then we can come into here. This level used to be a lot more difficult than it is. Because before I created the soldiers and whatnot, there was originally Ravagers in this area here, which made things a whole lot more difficult. Probably shouldn't be using the icicle, as I only have 8 ability crystals left. Okay, I got it. Line up, boys. Come on. That's the blocks. I didn't even need to make the parkour jump, because there's some snow ore here. I'm just gonna use it. Let these guys all freeze. I do like the redstone snow ore. It's really nice. We need to break 2 blocks, and then we can hit the switch. I think this is the drill bit. Drill bit, let's go. I could finally get a pickaxe upgrade. Alright, and then return to spawn. Get everything. Let's go. Oh, that's interesting. I should not be back here. That's okay, we can kind of reverse engineer. Let me actually put that in my notes. Because that is not behaving as intended. I probably should have done the bug fixing stream beforehand. This I know sets our spawn point, right? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, we've got 2 new recipe pages. Drill bit and Jerry mine. And we've got a ton of metal nuggets. So let's craft those up. Give me a drill bit. Oh, I need the redstone core. That's right, I need the redstone core. I can always craft these back into... yeah, redstone core. There's the pickaxe. Efficiency tier 1. Hold it. Press that. That gets updated. Can I make... okay, I need the different part. I need a different part, but we now have a more efficient pickaxe. And I'm gonna do what I like to call recycling with vanadium. And by recycling, I mean scrapping. The only thing we're missing is an axe, which... can I... I need 2 of those. Can I make an Artibane axe? And then do I have a part that can go on said axe? What can I make with the axe? First of all. I can make it molten. I can make the chopper, which does damage. I need the thruster for the axe. That's what I want. Axe blocks, ores, pickaxe blocks, sharpness. Alright. Might as well craft this into a max upgraded sword. Tier 3. Basic. No reason to craft anything else. Jerry Mine is very expensive for what it does. What it does is totally worth it late if you have an abundance. Alright, Minstone Mountain. Difficulty 2, recipe page. Made from a strange ice-snow-stone hybrid, this mountain holds captive some strange monsters. Let's jump in and see... Yep, glad I made the axe, because we need it right here. Okay, so... Can't break that. We can go this way. There's a switch there. There's a molten pickaxe, which allows us to break the ice. So now we can go back to that one level. That's the way out. I'll go through here, hit the hidden lever. No, I need to go through here. And we have a rematch with the Ice Tower Golem. I want to focus the big guy. Without dying, first, preferably. That did like 2 bits of health. These little guys are gonna kill me. Let's go clean up the little guys. Alright. I had to use a water berry there. That opens that. Molten core, so I can craft these pickaxes now. Better mining efficiency, so let's go. And then we can return to spawn. We have the hidden lever. QP, just to reset our health. Let's go deposit this. And then let's go back to that one previous level and break that wall that we couldn't break before, because now we have a molten pickaxe. We can open that up. I think it was Frozen Cove. It was this level, Frozen Cave. And because we beat it, we can just climb up here and break these. I don't need to break all of them, just some of them. But I might as well break all of them. Power move. Alright, no point going back there. Let us continue onward with Metal High-Rise. Metal Nuggets and Redstone. A short distance from Toggle Base, this high-rise was built to act as the main base for the Order. Getting inside won't be easy, especially since there aren't many guardrails. Okay. I'm gonna leave that as is, because I don't fancy doing the parkour. Although, there is a secret if you do the parkour. I also don't want these guys to fall off into lava because I lose the resources if they do. Okay, and there's reinforcements coming. I also don't want to get knocked into lava myself. Do some sweeps. Sweeps are always worth. Please don't fall off. These guys hit like a truck. And they're not even the strongest enemies in the game. I will grab that and reset my health. so nice being able to crit these guys out. Being able to just crit at will. It's crazy. Okay. So that's closed. If you look through there, you can see we need the switch to be blue in order for that to open. Which, that's okay. There's a ton of enemies here. They do 4 hearts of damage. That's worth doing, I think. Just to get them low. Then I can sweep them out. Jerry Mine would be really useful for hordes. Because it's AoE damage, but it's expensive. You need the metal rod, and then you need... I can crit you. There we go. You need the metal rod, and then you need the mechanical Jerry Mine. Yeah, let's just clean out some garbage. Do I have... I could use... Yeah, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna munch. That did, like, barely anything. So far, I'm glad to see that the map is working as intended. Give or take that hiccup on Igloo Island. Other than that, the map is working as intended. There's a couple of trapdoors that are... There's a bunch of trapdoors that are flipped. Johnny'd be doing some parkour that I missed. Yep, including this stairway. Oh, those are flipped. Those are bugs. Alright, metal high rise. Trapdoors. We'll just hold on to that. I've got a dock off to the side. Which is like, oh yeah, you can, this is bugged, well you can fix it this way. So this is a nifty little secret that you can reach. You can reach from there to hit the switch. So you don't have to do the parkour. Alright. Metal pipe works. That should be level clear, because the thermal generator is right up there and there's no parkour to get up. You just climb the stairs and you win. This is a great level early in order to get like tons of metal nuggets, because there's just so many enemies. And then that's return to spawn. Grab the star for no reason. Alright. Time to put on my big boy pants. But first... There isn't anything that's worth me crafting at this point in time, I don't think. I've got 5 of those. I don't need that axe. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm gonna put that. Actually, I'm gonna keep those in there. I know I don't need the recipe book, but you never know. Just keep the inventory nice and clean, you know? Alright, molten pipe works. This page needs turned. That's one thing I need to double check. Metal nuggets and question mark. The interior of the metal high-rise. This puzzle dungeon holds many challenges. This base is home to some advanced tech that will aid you in your quest. Alright. Once you enter, you cannot exit. Puzzle level. We need that. Okay, I want to keep my hotbar clear for this. Because we're going to be moving a lot of pipes. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so this is the boss door. We need 2 pipes. We've got options. I don't remember how to solve this, by the way. There's no enemies here. It's very interesting. We flip that. That opens this, which we can see there's a metal pipe going through there. That gives us access to this. We need to get into this room with the pipes blue, which means we need to find a workaround. Just gonna flip that for the time being. I think we go this way now. Yes, because pipe in here. There should be enemies in here. I feel like they didn't spawn in. Let's go straight. Yeah, there are no enemies. Which has me concerned. Well, we get the dungeon on easy mode, I guess. There's supposed to be dozens of enemies in here. We can actually get into here. Wrong one. I need to put that there. And then we can make our way back. I think I might have just discovered an easier way of solving this dungeon. Heck, look at that! Well, look at that indeed. Well, I've got some work to do after the stream. Yep, there are no enemies in here. There's supposed to be a boss in there. That's in here, at least. So that's good. Well, that was fairly anticlimactic. I wonder if I re-enter. Will the enemies spawn in? No, none of the enemies respawn. Well then. Well, that was fairly uneventful. But now we have access to advanced mechanical parts, which I am 100% crafting. Do I want to craft the advanced shoveler? I want to craft that, and I want to craft 2 of those. Might seem weird going for a shovel, but I don't even have any metal. I was supposed to get a bunch of metal from that, and I didn't get any metal. I'm gonna put that in there. Well, that's an issue. Well, it's nice to know that the map is basically unplayable at this point in time. It's public, but it's unplayable. Essentially. Well, it's not unplayable. I'm making it work. Alright, Spirit Valley. Ability crystals. This dangerous valley is flooded with soul sand, soul fire, and mud monsters. There's also an abundance of ability ore, so it might be worth the risk. I am in interest of more ability ore. So I say we do it. Alright, mud monsters are around. There's also some flame vessels here as well. I want to get, like, all of these guys kind of clumped up together, so I can hit them all in one go. Nope, they reformed. Alright. Goodness me. Dang it. And they already hardened. Cool, that's... Okay. Now we can get some ability ore. Oh yeah, that's right, these guys drop advanced nuggets. Sweet. Forgot about that. Definitely want more of those. There's one. Oh, there's another two guys over there. They look really cool. I like how they look. And he came over here. Don't see an immediate desire to get a better sword at the moment, but I imagine that'll be changing soon. I just want to get a decent supply of ability ore, because I feel like that'll be most definitely useful. Well, I'm also here. Make my way up this point. And let me see if I make my way up a little bit farther. Oh, it's not here. I bet you that doesn't spawn in until after I beat it. There's something at the top of that hill. Yeah, I've got 26. Let's beat the level. And then I'll come back. We'll get a better shovel. Oh, he actually dropped his axe. That's cool. I'm not gonna use it though. And then that takes us back here. Sweet. So with this... Oh, you just craft straight normal. I was wondering how that worked. Okay. I need to make a couple of rods. Do that. This. Update that. I can put that away because now I have a better shovel. don't have enough for the sword. Let's go back with the upgraded shovel. And get some more stuff. All the mud monsters are back. Just kind of do circles around these guys. Ow. Use the icicle to extinguish yourself, but then it goes on cooldown. Mud monsters, man. Ah, it just wore off. Okay, so that should be all the mud monsters taken care of. How did that guy not hit me? Okay. This doesn't even seem much faster. I'm just gonna grab 32 and then kill these guys. Where are the other two? Oh, they're there. Well, there's one. There's supposed to be 4 guys. I didn't get to it in time. Supposed to be 4 of them, so I'm not sure where the other guy is. Oh, there he is. He's just behind it. So that's a nice little stockpile. I'm not gonna beat that. I'm not gonna destroy the generator. I'm gonna leave this level uncleared. Because if I beat it, then I come back, all the mobs are gonna be back, and I wanna leave that open for future discussion. So let's see. Let's do this. Let's get a better sword. And then using the rest of the Artibane, I would like to skip out on advanced armor. If I can. Not sure how likely that's gonna be, but I would like to skip out on advanced, just go straight for elite. That's gonna be a while though. We're gonna have to deal with elite enemies in the meantime. Alright, volcano base. More metal nuggets, let's go. This massive active volcano has been made into the Dark Order's main one of the Dark Order's main bases. Getting into the base is only the start of your problem. Once inside, you must make your way to the basement. Why though? Okay. Alright, I remember this level. I remember this build. That volcano is like the most epic build I've ever made. Hands down. Registering 3 lights are on. That's because 3 lights are on. Okay, volcano base is not reset. That's an issue. I'm wondering which one isn't turned on. That one looks like it's on. So those are blaze spawners. I'm just gonna run through here ASAP. Yeah, good to me. We've got the icicle in case I get lit on fire. Let's see. I can sneak around the back end. This light isn't on. Again, I don't know which one. Gosh dang it. I don't know which light isn't turned on. That's the thing. I don't remember which terminal goes to which one. Gotta make that jump. Seems like a check. The bridge isn't up yet. Oh, the lights need to be turned off. Okay. That's right. Okay, so that's working intended. Just thinking it needed to be turned on. Let me just check it because I turned that one off. Oh gosh. That was intense. Yeah, they need to be turned off. So yeah, it's working. It's working as intended. Where did those blazes come from? Oh, they came from there. No benefit in killing you guys. I'm not entirely sure where I need to go, but I'm assuming it's this way, across this crazy lake. Yeah, it's up there. I can't make that jump. I gotta do this parkour. I really should have put a checkpoint there. No, I just wasted, and I'm gonna die. Dang it. I just wasted an ability crystal. Goodness me. Death by blazes. Me. I don't think there's another way up either. I think you have to do that. That's absurd. I got shot midair. Okay. That blaze spawner actually sucks. This section is difficult enough without the blaze spawners. Come on, just get through. Yeah, I really need a checkpoint out here. That jump is just so tough. The fact that you could just get fireballed from these blazes. Okay, we're here. Hit that, QP, get me out of there. I need to get to the other side of the volcano. Because the last one's like way over there. I like this area because it's like, it's open world. It's an open world level, basically. I really like it. But yeah, there's the last one. It's over there. It's all the way up there. I did not think that through. I need to come down here, first of all. And then I need to climb up here, I think. You gotta get above it and then, like, parkour over. Yeah, here we go. Alright. I'm gonna jump down, because the hidden lever is this way. I want to get the hidden lever first. It's over yonder. And you can also see the basalt deltas from here, which is cool, I guess. Yep, there it is. Hidden lever grabbed. I'm out. The bridge should be up now. This area is really cool. I really like how this build turned out. Huge upgrade from what it used to be. And the blaze spawner over there, which I just got shot at from behind. Goodness me. Alright. Yep, the bridge is up. So that's what it was. I needed to turn off everything. Now we're actually inside, and we're dealing with elite, or advanced, actually. I saw the blue and was like, oh, these are elite. I definitely need better armor. I was hoping I could skip out. There's a guy behind me. Diamond armor better than my current. So that's 8. That's 8. Plus the armor toughness. Okay. Diamond isn't worth it. It's gonna bully you in a hole. Alright. Parkour time. We gotta get into there. We can't make that jump though. So we gotta do this parkour. Oh, there's another guy down there. How unfortunate. Even if I kill them, I can't get the nugget without, like, having to redo this parkour. Dang. That's unfortunate. Dang it. I don't want to use the QP here, because spawn point's back outside. If I use the QP, I have to redo all this parkour. That was not an optimal jump. Clear the laser field. Alright. These guys don't path onto the carpet, because it's berries, but they can't get pushed over it. And if they get a foothold on the stairs, then I'm toast. Put you guys... Okay, here's where things get dangerous. Alright. Oh goodness me, and there's pillagers here. I just want to get somewhere safe. The pillagers make it so that way I'm not really safe. I'm gonna sweep these guys until they're all dead. Okay. That should be all of them. Alright, that's all of them. That wasn't that bad. But there's more. And I died immediately. Advanced soldiers! Yay, they're rough. The elites are worse. And then the next map, I'm adding Supreme, so even more difficult. But in the with the addition of the Supreme, I'm also can't speak because I need to focus. I'm also nerfing both the Advanced and Elite, so that way I can add Supreme. Supreme will behave very similar to how the Elites currently behave, but will be like ever so slightly better. I think they have like I think we took each other out. I think they have slightly better like slightly higher damage, more HP. So they're not like totally ridiculous. There's villagers now. Great. Villagers don't reward you anything, so it's not worth killing. Get me in. That was close. Alright. Thrusters for the axe. Mining efficiency on the axe. I think that's everything. Yep. Sweet. So now I can upgrade my axe for better axe mining speed. Which I do actually want to do. I got a ton of metal nuggets there. Holy cow. I have a decent amount of metal. That was a good restock. So now I'm pretty sure I can make pretty much... I can pretty comfortably make this stuff now. Oh, I have to craft these into... Never mind, I can barely afford... I can barely afford... I also don't have enough Artibane for all four. So we need to go get some more Artibane. Can my shovel... Yep. Alright, let's go back to the Artibane mines, get some more Artibane. Artibane mines. Oh yeah, that's right, I never actually beat the level since I was last here. Not grabbing that checkpoint. I need more Artibane, so that way I can make boots. I think we'll just mine up this deposit and then we'll continue on our way. This is a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed this playthrough so far. Though I've definitely learned, there's definitely some mistakes. Some unfinished bits that were not properly fixed. Yeah. I mean, when you're making such a big project by yourself, there's bound to be some mistakes. I thought I'd plugged all the leaks, but nope. Just a few things here or there. Alright, that should be enough Artibane for a while. There's a fire here from the blazes. That's crazy to think that they shot all the way over there. Now we head to the imported forest and we cook all this up. We jump down here. Yep, this is open. Now we can cook all this up and then we don't have to worry about Artibane again. Sweet. This is going very well. So far. There's definitely some issues with the map that need fixed. I will definitely have to re-upload the map, which means it will probably be down for a little while. Which is unfortunate, but no, it is what it is. So we basically have enough Artibane to make pretty much whatever we want now. We shouldn't have to go back to the mines or anything. Okay. Let's go make some leggings. Alright, we are now advanced. Do I upgrade my pickaxe? I think I upgrade my pickaxe. Get the redstone core. Dang it, I can't even upgrade my pickaxe. Because I need this in order to upgrade my pickaxe, but in order to make the drill, but in order... I can't upgrade my pickaxe. I don't have enough resources. Oh well. There'll be other times. Alright, volcano core, metal nuggets, which is what we need. The heart of the volcano. It seems the Order is attempting to flee from the base. Perhaps they are moving to a more secure location. Regardless, this isn't going to be easy. Okay then. No mobs here. Alright, I got a lot of things to fix off stream. There's no enemies here. Where there should be. Because there should be a couple of enemies right at the start of this level. And I'm assuming there's not going to be any in the whole rest of the level. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, actually, is go into spectator mode. I think I remember where, yeah, it's right here. Chuck any random block. Chuck a redstone block. And all the enemies are there. Perfect. So for whatever reason, that did not trigger. But at least now we have enemies. I definitely need the resources. Almost overshot that jump. I don't want these guys dying in the lava. Because I need your drops. And if you die in the lava, then I don't get those drops. Which is bad. Because I want your loot. Oh, great. Surprised he didn't one-shot me. Advanced tanks are very tough. I don't know how much health they actually have, but I know it's a lot. So taking quite a bit of hits. While we're over here, might as well grab the head lever, which is just back here. Johnny found this immediately, which I'm not surprised. It is in a relatively simple spot. I should have upgraded my axe. Oh, I was gonna say, like, there should be someone... There should be a couple of enemies here. Should be at least one. So the command blocks are working, they're just not triggered for some reason. And I'm wondering why that is. These are the advanced wood blocks as well. So I definitely want to upgrade my axe. Make this process a little bit easier, because I gotta break 2 of these in order to get through. How the heck did you get there? Oh, I'm hitting you with a shovel. I was like, why can't I crit? I'm hitting you with a shovel. Is there a way to get back up if you jump down there? Ideally, I would like to get his drop. I don't think there's a way back up, so QP it is. What? They're falling from above. That's what's happening. Oh gosh, another onslaught of tanks. Blow them down. I lost track of the original one I was damaging. I think he died. Cool. I'm just gonna stand up here and sweep you guys. Real thrilling gameplay right here. They can still hit me. Cool. Such a long section too for no checkpoints as well. Surely I die here. I'm completely expecting to die here. There's no way I one-shot the rest of the level. Well, maybe there's a chance. Maybe not. Yep, because that's a tank. I don't think I'm beating you. Without Junior over here smacking me first. Oh, great. If I can beat the rest of the level on one heart. Hey. It's a group of 3. I'm gonna hit him with the icicle. Crit the first one. Dang it! I was doing so well. I could have healed. I had water berries. Why didn't I heal? I completely forgot I had those. Yeah, this section needs another checkpoint for sure. 2 crits away. Come on. There's a guy guarding the generator. I saw him up there. There's a couple of guys. And they're all tanks. Cool. Can I... It's me. They're just pushing me down the hill. There's a ship up there that's holding the platform up. Oh, there's no guy up here. I thought there was a guy up. Alright. So, the mobs didn't trigger in this level, which is concerning. My guess is when you exit the level, there's something, like, there's something missing. I'm not entirely sure. But that level's beat. Alright, Basalt Deltas, Molten Plateau, and I think we'll call it for this stream, because I would like to get into this world in creative mode and fix what's currently broken. So we got 47 regular nuggets, which that's really good. 7 more ingots. We can make the elite ingots as well. So what do I need in order to upgrade my pickaxe? I need more nuggets, first of all. 2 of those. Plus some Artibane. Gives me an Artibane pickaxe. Which, after I craft this and this, I can then take that. Upgraded Artibane pickaxe. Make sure I update that. And then I can do the same thing for the axe. Boom, mining axe. And then we have shovel, we have advance everything. I'll make another blade. Level 3 sword, plus 6 damage. We are full advance. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we are full-fledged advance. I could make the advance like molten core stuff. What is... Oh, I remember what this one is. That's spring. Okay. Ow. Alright. Now we're back here. Alright, basalt deltas. Metal nuggets, ability crystals. This hazardous landscape holds many dangers, and it appears that the enemy has set up a base deep inside. This place also marks the entrance to the dreaded molten underworld. We beat this level, we can enter that over there. But we gotta beat the level first. There's not much required in order to beat the map. But this is the one of the levels that is actually required. I extinguished myself and then immediately lit myself back on fire. Alright. This room is crazy. I like how it turned out. Oh, and this is open. Alright. The door is open. Which it should not be. I'm going for the secret. It's right in here. Oh gosh. Ton of these guys. Woo! Have a heart. Come on, one more guy. And crit, and we are all good to go. Let's go. First try. Have heart. I forgot how this room is huge. Alright. Secret level unlocked, Molten Plateau. This room is huge. I forgot how big this room is. It's also worth doing it because of that. Which doesn't respawn everything. I think this jump is possible. Yeah. One poke and I'm dead. So we're gonna beat the whole rest of the level on half a heart, because why not? I'm just kidding. I would like to get those ability crystals. Should be good to come down here and grab these now. Nice little restock. I don't remember how many mud monsters are in this section. So I'm just a little bit cautious. Always get back up. Alright. Wow, that was instant. Oh, there's another guy there, that's cool. There's another two guys. In hindsight, I probably should have made it so that way those guys in particular drop, like... I'm just tanking it. I should have made it so the mud monsters drop ability crystals. That would have made defeating them so much more worth it. It's not worth fighting them, really. We got some more soldiers up ahead. Just take this parkour nice and easy. Oh, cool. That was nice. That's a spawner. What do you guys think of my train? It is absolutely horrible. Is that what kind of a spawner? That's a pillager spawner. I want nothing to do with that. Alright, I'm expecting this to not work. Nope, it worked. Oh, I was just about to... I was just about to use the ice skull, and then I remember that's not a good idea. Dang it. This boss arena is epic, it's huge. I'm very glad I made it so that way the little guys don't light you on fire, because that would actually make this guy, like, actually impossible. It's only the big guy that can light you on fire. Come on, there we go. Crevice that leads down. Let's just break the generator. Alright. Trying to spawn. So that level's clear. The sign is gone, so that's open. There's no point in crafting anything, so let's just jump right into the next level. Molten Plateau, secret level, resources redstone. This plateau is hollow and holds some wild parkour. Getting through it is going to be quite the challenge. This is like... yeah, this is where the difficulty spikes. Also, the redstone snow ore is not looking too happy. Yep. This is where the QP is going to be. This is where the QP is going to be used a lot. Yep. Because these blocks break faster than the ice variant. Oh gosh, I gotta do some... Dang it, it's all for nothing. It's all for nothing. All for nothing. Okay. Get some redstone snow ore. Stepping on the checkpoint will change the switch to off. Noted. So you have to make that jump and get all the way over there. In one go. Oh, are you kidding me? I hit my head on the ceiling. Oh, that is very annoying. I knew I was gonna do it too. Grr. Dang it, this jump here is just really difficult. No, you can't run across it because... I think this is one of my favorite, like, decorated rooms. You got, like, the ice wall looking out over the molten sea. It's a nice cave, it's spacious. I think the floor could use some more details. But overall... I messed that one. I chewed that up. Yeah, let me just take a bite out of the level. Chewing this one. Make sure you chew and swallow. I jumped straight in the lava. It's okay. Just wait till we get into molten metal territory. Yeah. I didn't take that jump wide enough. There we go. Okay. Another shot at the title. There we go. Now, can I make it to the checkpoint in one go? No, I cannot. But I hit the lever, so I don't need to do that anymore. How am I still alive? Okay. This level is not worth doing for its resources. It's just way too difficult. Although, to be fair, this is one of my favorite, like, parkour levels because it forces you to, like, make so many inputs. I'm dead. Oh, I actually survived! Holy cow. Whoa! You're required to make so many inputs so quickly that it's like... This is one of my favorite parkour levels that I've ever made. Because it is so difficult. But we get it done. Alright, return to spawn. Alrighty. Well. Anything in here? Nope. Let's move on to the molten underworld. As there is no other reason to come back here. Let's head to the molten underworld. Alright. We got that. I'm coughing. Wow, this place is crazy. This is such a crazy, insane map. I gotta call it here because it's late for me and I've got to go through everything so far and fix what I can and then re-upload the map. So yeah, I need to go take care of that. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. I gotta wrap this up quick. I don't have time.